I think Christmas isn't only a season, it's also a feeling when you want to share with all the people that you love and show them all the care. Like me coming all the way from Lebanon, visiting my sister here at Anglia Ruskin University during this special holiday.
So Care at Christmas, I think, would be to do something useful for others. Give a charitable donation. We know from research that it actually makes people happier, as well as doing something good for others.
I work in a school with SEND children, and recently they were making cakes for children in need. So they put some icing on some fairy cakes and then they would sell them to the staff at school. But it's just to get them into the idea of helping people and donating that money.
So we are all volunteers with Pets and Therapy. So we're here to cheer up people, spread a little happiness. And as I say, we're just volunteers. We give up a bit of time to see the pleasure that the students get when they come through, and the faces, it makes it for us, it really does.
Christmas is a great time to reflect and think about ourselves, but also I think at Christmas it's really important to think about others who don't have those fortunate circumstances. And where we can, we should reach out to them.
Make sure you check on the people that might be lonely.
As a social worker, we try and work in a way where there's partnership working, so we're really looking to build on the strengths that people have. Just going back to kind of basics, really, it was just about kindness.
I'm looking forward to caring at Christmas for people that maybe don't get time to spend with their family members. As a children's nurse, some children end up in hospital at Christmas, so it's nice to be there for them so they have that little homey feeling of being with someone at Christmas time.
The small things count by listening to their stories and giving them memories, even making the wall colourful and Christmassy.
It's all about sort of looking after the people who don't necessarily have other people looking after them. I mean, we see it all the time on the ambulance service, don't we? It's people who don't necessarily have anything medically wrong with them or emergent, but they've rang 999 essentially just to get someone to talk to.
Yeah, as paramedics, I feel like we're in a very privileged position. I think about it quite a lot. We're, being invited into people's homes is to help them for whatever reason it is. Even like you say, if it's not medical, we're there just to be someone.
Just because it's Christmas doesn't mean that we don't work. We're always at the end of the phone.
Studying primary education, all I think of is keeping the magic alive for children, especially this year with lots of houses being extremely cold and not as many presents under the tree as they would like. I think keeping the spirit and magic alive is so crucial.
As a student, it's important to take care of yourself and take a break from studying, and also make sure you check in on your friends, check in on your family, make sure they're okay. And it's also time for you to connect with your friends and family again and get that quality time with them that you don't usually get to spend as you're studying.
And spending time with people actually boosts their general health, their self-esteem.
I like to share my cooking.
So taking time for myself to have a break from studying and meeting people on Christmas Eve and Boxing Day for food and drink.
I like spending time with friends and family, and we're doing Secret Santa at uni.
I think Christmas is a time for remembering people and remembering things in your own life.
My father always used to buy me a bottle of Baileys at Christmas, so now I like to treat myself and remember him and toast to him and the memories that we had with a glass every Christmas Eve.
My father planted an avocado tree, a pomelo tree, and some olive trees as well in the house that we're all going to be gathered for Christmas. I think it's called love.